We humans often find comfort in the familiar, the predictable rhythms of our world. But the universe, vast and ancient, holds secrets that can shatter our complacency. Secrets that whisper of our insignificance, of powers beyond our grasp. This is the realm of cosmic horror. H.P. Lovecraft, a master of this genre, understood the profound terror of the unknown. His stories, filled with ancient beings and unfathomable forces, remind us that we are but small creatures on a tiny planet, adrift in a sea of cosmic indifference. What if from that sea something looked back? What if Earth was invaded, not by armies we could understand, but by a cosmic horror? This is not a question of spaceships and lasers, but something far more unsettling. Imagine a presence that defies our very concept of existence, a being whose motives are as alien as its form. A cosmic horror that does not conquer, but simply its very existence, a threat to our sanity and the fabric of our reality. Our first warning might come from the stars themselves. Astronomers scanning the night sky might detect anomalies, subtle distortions in the fabric of space-time. Perhaps a distant star would vanish, its light swallowed by an encroaching darkness, or maybe closer to home, our own instruments would begin to malfunction. Satellites would fall silent, their signals lost in a growing sphere of static. Telescopes would show us images twisted and wrong, as if reality itself were warping. The scientific community would buzz with speculation, a mixture of excitement and dread. Theories would be proposed, debated, and discarded. Could this be a natural phenomenon never before witnessed? Or something far more sinister, something that defied explanation? The answer, when it came, would be more terrifying than any theory. The news, when it broke, would spread like wildfire. Images captured by telescopes and satellites in their final moments would flicker across our screens. Images that defied description, that seemed to shift and writhe even as we watched. Panic would grip the world. Governments would struggle to maintain order, their carefully crafted plans meaningless in the face of the unthinkable. Religious leaders would offer prayers and pronouncements, but their words would ring hollow against the growing sense of cosmic dread. In the face of this shared threat, old rivalries might fade, replaced by a desperate need for unity. Scientists from every nation would collaborate, sharing data and theories, searching for any way to comprehend the incomprehensible. But deep down, a chilling truth would settle in. Humanity was facing something beyond its understanding, a power against which our weapons were useless. Section 4, Minds Adrift in the Cosmic Sea, Psychological and Societal Impact. The true horror of a cosmic invasion would not be measured in physical destruction, but in the shattering of our collective psyche. To confront a being so alien, so utterly beyond our comprehension, would be to confront the very limits of our own minds. Some would find solace in denial, clinging to familiar beliefs and routines. Others would turn to religion, seeking answers in ancient texts and rituals. But for many, the encounter would be a descent into madness. The very foundations of their reality would crumble, leaving behind only terror and despair. Society itself would begin to unravel. Governments would collapse, their authority meaningless in the face of cosmic indifference. Cities would become choked with fear, their streets filled with the lost and the desperate. And all the while, the cosmic horror would draw closer, its presence a suffocating weight upon the human spirit. Section 5, The Struggle Against the Abyss, Comprehending and Resisting the Horror. Even in the face of despair, humanity would not surrender without a fight. Scientists, driven by a desperate hope, would continue to study the cosmic horror, seeking any weakness, any vulnerability. They would pore over ancient texts, searching for clues in forgotten lore. They would build new instruments, pushing the boundaries of science and technology, hoping to find a way to communicate with, or perhaps even repel, the encroaching entity. But their efforts would be hampered by the very nature of the cosmic horror. How do you fight something that defies the laws of physics, that exists on a plane of reality beyond human understanding? How do you reason with a being whose motives are as alien as its form? Some would advocate for a show of force, a desperate attempt to drive back the horror with our most powerful weapons. But others would argue that such an act would only provoke the entity, confirming our status as a threat to be eliminated. The debate would rage, but in the end, the truth would be inescapable. Against a cosmic horror, our conventional weapons were as useless as toys. Section 6, long-term effects and the resilience of humanity. In the aftermath of the cosmic encounter, the world would be forever changed. The psychological scars would run deep, influencing generations to come. But amidst the ruins, humanity's resilience would shine through. Communities would rebuild, drawing strength from shared experiences and newfound wisdom. The lessons learned from facing the cosmic horror would lead to advancements in science, philosophy, and art. In time, the memory of the encounter would become a part of our collective consciousness, a reminder of both our vulnerability and our indomitable spirit. And as we look to the stars, we would carry with us the knowledge that even in the face of the unknown, humanity endures.